Okay.
No, Kalakand is soft barfi. See, this is Kalakand. This is not
Milk cake.
milk.
Milk cake. I think called
milk
Doda
cake.
Barfi or something. This-
No.
Milk
Dodas are
They're
different.
different.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dodas
okay.
I know.
Arey, forget about Doda.
So who do you think is getting the barfi today? RR or
Besan laddu.
Arey, first tell me one thing. Besan laddu, Doda, milk cake, leave all this. Is this the last time that we're going to see MS Dhoni play for CSK? You think?
I don't
No.
think
Your
so.
gut feeling?
No.
Huh?
No.
No?
no?
No. Dhoni never say never.
Yes.
No, absolutely not. I think he's
Even
still on
I
his
think he's
contract.
going to come out.
So that
next
is
season.
breaking news on Sports Today that all four of us believe this is not MS Dhoni's last game. Even though the build-up at the broadcaster and everywhere else,
They're really building it up.
has been as if this is his last game. The cameras are only focusing on MS Dhoni. All his past press conferences, everything is being
Why
played.
are we still in the dark?
Yeah, I
As far
think
as
no.
Dhoni-
The new camera is there,
Oh.
so the iris is down on the new camera. I think.
Yeah, Shivam, can we fix that?
Shivam also is trying, but even he is learning this.
You
high tech
both,
camera.
you both should not have an issue. Me and Siddharth.
No. My high tech is limited to phone and stuff. That is entirely alien to
No, I'm
No,
talking
he's
about the
talking
brightness.
skin color. He's being completely racial here.
See, I shouldn't have revealed that British ancestry.
Yeah.
I know. Anyways, that will be too much. Then.
So no, it is now. I think. See, it's improving slightly, or am I just imagining?
But
Still low.
Irrespective of whether this is MS Dhoni's last match for CSK or not, I think today Rajasthan Royals will win and they will qualify as the number 2 team this season
I agree.
for the
I agree.
playoffs.
I agree.
That's an easy call to make.
Is it?
Well, they're going in as favorite, and on top of that, MS Dhoni has already shown that this season is done and dusted. So they are going to do experiments. Last match they dropped Ambati Rayudu, made 4 changes.
But why did he tweet that that he's going to retire?
Because they told him you are going to be dropped. We want to play new players. So he thought maybe my time is done. So he put the tweet out saying I'm retired. But then CSK, hello, we are only saying for this season we're dropping you for the last few games because we want to see what youngsters have it in them and what will be beneficial to us. Because if you remember, MS Dhoni had once made a mistake of not playing all the youngsters in 2020 and then later said they weren't showing spark.
Yeah.
So he thought might as well now use them in these last 2 games. This season is done, but at least I'll know who are the ones showing spark for the next season.
So the decision to drop Rayudu came first or the tweet?
The decision to rest him came first.
So today we are not going to see.
So then he thought maybe this is an indication that I'm done. So he said now also I'm also towards the end. And it's his personal decision. So he must have tweeted I'm done. Bye bye. Thank you.
So
then CSK said, but we need you next season. These games we are trying, youngsters.
So while we all are talking about MS Dhoni, is it possible that maybe Rayudu is given a chance today and this could be his swan song?
No, but they've
No,
already
no, no.
confirmed that he's
Yeah.
playing next season. So I highly doubt.
But
Rayudu may not get a chance to play today.
But Rayudu himself has to be convinced whether
No, but
he's
he
going to
deleted
come.
the tweet means he's convinced.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's a sign.
It's like your hashtag open to work on LinkedIn, but then you got a job, you remove that hashtag, no open to work. It's like that.
He's talking from experience.
No, I never used it, hashtag open to work. Never.
No, because you end up adding people from your current workplace. You don't want them to see that on your profile.
I just
Yes.
downloaded the app today.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was also.
This-
are
very
you
careful.
looking for a job?
No, it's always good to be updated. What
Yes.
my friends from the media, from the profession and other.
But is there any update on LinkedIn? You get any?
Oh, they are.
They put professional.
They
up.
put-
Oh God, but
Yeah,
the worst
I'm
part
not-
is they've actually their notification system right now is really bad.
Yes.
Send a notification anything, you'll open the app thinking, oh, I have 7-8 notifications. It'll all be stuff like this news and that. And I'm like, I don't need LinkedIn for news.
Yeah.
LinkedIn, if you're listening, we're not happy with your notifications.
I
Three
know.
points
I'm
of
not
notification.
I mean, just in the
as tech savvy as you people are, at least you both are.
in the previous place where I worked in, he was working alongside me. The boss comes and said, why is he still put hashtag open to work? He's working right now here, isn't it? I said,
Is it on me?
I didn't check. No, not you.
Oh, okay.
Someone else.
I didn't have it. I'm thinking, when did that happen?
No, you were not the whipping boy for everybody there. You
Yeah,
were not.
right,
So, thankfully. So, hashtag open to work is very dangerous. Retirement tweets are incredibly dangerous if you're in the CSK camp.
But there was complaint against him. Sent a rude mail before he was leaving
Yeah.
to his ex-boss.
Yes.
Hashtag open to work. Ravindra Jadeja's has
To be fair,
anybody
it was a
visited?
WhatsApp text, not a mail.
Text.
I'm not gonna send an email yet. Come on.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Rude WhatsApp he sent to the CEO of his previous company.
Guilty.
You didn't stop him?
Who
He-
bore the
what
brunt?
did he do? No,
I bore the brunt.
He did the what do you call covering it
Firefighting
up
over.
later, smoothing over for him later.
That's a very
Good
interesting
friend.
backstory.
Courageous people.
That's a very interesting backstory there. No, at that point it was like, you can't fire me, I quit. So,
The light is still low. We have got new cameras.
and it actually looks really amazing in general, but yeah.
Oh,
On air, it's fine, you're saying.
okay. So new cameras are here, very
This is
high
on
tech.
air.
No, he's
he's
saying
saying
the LED
this
screen's
LED.
brightness is low.
Okay.
So we've got
okay.
brand new, fresh cameras.
Yes,
so we have
please.
decided to.
Yes, yes,
We have been
yes.
told that order mithai and laddus.
Laddus.
Without that, you cannot go
You cannot
live.
commemorate
But yeah,
new things, right?
So what should I order? You have said milk cake.
Milk cake.
Yeah, milk cakes.
There is milk cake.
Although, I think everybody should
Kaju katli.
try milk cake.
Tried them enough.
Okay.
They're nice. Good
Then
classic
rasmalai?
choice.
You didn't eat chola bhatura yesterday after our match. You wasted it. had to
I
give
wasted it.
You didn't eat it.
Ask him. I didn't waste him. We didn't
Waste
waste
him?
him. I actually gave him and he gladly accepted.
No. It's
Ask
still
him.
there. No.
To be fair, the chole was a problem yesterday. After a point, you were struggling to find it.
Oh, acha. I thought after. You
And
have-
no. Okay, I know there are family members, but there's certain things we don't discuss. No, that
And
not
the
that.
paneer was a fraud.
Yeah, I didn't touch that. Who's eating bhatura with paneer? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Nonsense
How much?
with that.
500 grams? 1 kilo?
I don't know how many pieces would be there.
1 kilo, I think.
1 kilo works because there'll be others who want to eat also. So,
Chalo, 1 kilo.
1 kilo it is.
Okay, 1 kilo.
Of course, yeah.
Sorry, Sports Today Relief Fund.
No, it's supposed to be
Okay.
tuck, etc.
Ordering milk cake because
So, today's version of Food Today, Sweets Edition.
Yes.
what is the chat you can take while I'm ordering?
Mr. Shekhar.
Came across your rapid 5 with Sachin 5 years back. Nah? Where is that beard? Beard is gone.
Yep.
5 years back because my daughter was very small that time. Now she's grown up, mature. She doesn't allow me to keep a beard.
Oh.
Not allowed to keep.
There's a fun story about the beard, by the way. So I'm you know this, but none of you. There's a nice story. So the first internship or any kind of job which I had was actually under Nikhil. It was in his NDTV days. So even then, I remember full beard and everything. I came here and I'm like, this is different. There's something new here. Beards are like makeup for men.
Yep.
Seriously, I'm very thankful none of you guys have seen what I look like without a beard.
Why?
Full
Do it.
kid face. Full kid face.
So what, yeah?
This is better.
Kid
Yeah.
is better.
Yeah,
Yes.
father pangs. Even I also can't keep a beard. Yes.
No, let people see your nice smiling face.
Anyway, for this weather, I can't keep a beard.
So the breaking news we gave at the start of the program, the question that was asked around the room, Rahul Rawat asked that is this MS Dhoni's last match or the last time you see him play in any, because international cricket is done, only IPL is left. So I thought a lot of people will say yes, but common consensus is all
No,
four have said
he'll
no.
be back
Because
next
all
year.
four believe he'll be back next year. Let's have a reason each. Can everyone come up with the reason why you think? Let's start with CSK expert. Why do you think this is not his last season?
You still have to figure out who's your captain. You need that guiding force still in the team.
So you think because they have not found a captain,
They haven't found a captain.
so that's why MS Dhoni is going to
Yes.
be playing.
Yes.
That is the reason.
Yes.
Had Jadeja proved to have been a very successful captain, this was it.
This was it.
Okay.
But because CSK changed captains in the middle of the season, so you will have to have that mentoring figure heading into 2023. What might happen is, okay, the squad, what they select in 2023, supposing the trade-offs and all these things, we don't know. Maybe MS Dhoni will captain the first half of IPL for CSK. And if they have assured qualification for the playoffs, then he might want to groom somebody. If he is looking for experienced veteran, maybe Ambati Rayudu. if a youngster, Rituraj Gaikwad.
Okay. Fine.
Oh, so when there were a lot of questions over his international career, like how they ended, because
Yeah.
he played that match in the semi-final, then there was just radio silence. In this case, for me, I always thought that if he signed that 3-year deal with the retention, default deal, I thought he would see it out. Even if he wasn't a captain, I think he would have seen it out as a player. So I don't see any reason to change that now that there's a plan A for succession hasn't worked. So I think he's sticking.
Again, it's mostly based on no succession plans.
Yeah.
So because of that.
I think depends on how he feels. I think this time he's taking more responsibility, although taking more responsibility doesn't guarantee a place in the playoffs, which CSK, as they are languishing at 8th spot.
Yeah.
So at least ninth. So at least Mahendra Singh Dhoni, at least he's batting up the order this season. A. Secondly, as you said, and having burned their fingers once with Ravindra Jadeja, they don't have a succession plan as to who will lead them. Would they just hand over the captaincy directly to Rituraj Gaikwad? Or would they want to see him first under the guidance? So even if Rituraj is captaining, they need somebody like MS Dhoni. Although what happened this season, in case Rituraj is going to lead the team and Dhoni is still there, so whatever happened this time may happen again.
My point is, why do you have to wait? As for example, Shreyas Iyer was handed over the captaincy directly by Delhi. They didn't wait to see him. KL Rahul was handed the captaincy directly by Punjab Kings. But you didn't.
Okay.
So I'm saying, why can't you hand off the I will get to the Dhoni, but I'm just generally asking. You are saying all
you are right.
Succession.
Absolutely right. But the problem is they're the support staff. Here, everything starts with MS Dhoni, ends with MS Dhoni.
No,
there is nothing called management, support staff, or somebody running the show.
No, they have a support
They
staff.
have.
That's another
I'm
thing.
saying.
So I'm saying, okay, when a young captain comes, let the support staff take a major role. Let a Stephen Fleming have a major
Yes,
role.
yes.
Go straight
But
to the new captain. We'll see.
I doubt that is going to happen. And especially MS Dhoni this season, at least he's done reasonably well with the bat. So that should also give him.
But you spoke about the other kind. Shreyas Iyer had captaincy experience prior to the IPL.
So does Rituraj. So does Rituraj.
No, I'm saying Ravindra Jadeja probably has not had that captaincy level of experience.
That's fine. But the point is, I'm saying you gave straight captaincy to Shreyas Iyer, right? Delhi didn't say no.
And Rishabh Pant, how many matches has
Rishabh Pant.
he was captaining Delhi only because Ishan Sharma was called for India duty.
Correct.
Yes.
So I'm saying when it can happen there, what is the need? Like we are all assuming here that if Rituraj Gaikwad is the next candidate, then why do we have to have this phase where both taking over sort of an office thing that one editor is going, the other has to work with him for 1 month.
But had it been some other franchisee, I would have said, maybe Rituraj Gaikwad can lead CSK. But with MS Dhoni and CSK, I doubt that is going to happen.
So my reason for why I think this is not his is not so much the succession plan, which could be a reason, and all of you are part. I think my major thing is that because MS doesn't play the whole year, he assesses himself based on how the IPL will go, or that they have that month-long camp before anyone else. That's where I believe he practices a lot about his batting, because unlike all other players which keep playing some sort of cricket, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't even lift a bat. He doesn't even do net session. Forget about playing any club cricket or anything. So I think he assesses it. I think this season may have given him confidence that even if I'm not playing regular cricket for 11 months or 10 months, I come here 1 month of camp, I can bat, my fitness is enough, I can run as fast as anybody, I can keep as well as anybody, I'm scoring runs as I was, so I think I'm good enough to continue. So why quit if I'm good enough for 1 more year? So I think he'll play next year as well.
And trust me, the more you say that this is MS Dhoni's last match, trust me.
The longer.
Yes. Because everybody knew that 2019 World Cup was perhaps his last international match when we lost to New Zealand. But he didn't announce the retirement.
No.
He didn't. He waited for 2020,
year.
15th of August.
Yeah.
15th August, and I think it was
729.
6 months after the World Cup exit.
No.
1 month after the World Cup exit.
No, more than a year, yeah. 2019.
Wow,
World-
1.5 years, almost a
Exactly.
year and 1 month. Yes.
Because his what he may have thought, why should I announce my
What is
retirement when
the
everybody
date
is
of this article?
Ask
You carry on.
why should I announce my retirement when
ऊपर
everybody
जाओ,
is saying
शिवम।
retire, just retire from international cricket?
November 2021.
No, so that's.
I think
about-
this was one of the promotional event that for India Cements or CSK that were
Yeah,
MS
because
Dhoni.
why we are pointing this one, because I went to Sidvi. He did not give this reason, even though earlier he has said that this is not his last game, because last game will be in Chennai, but he doesn't want him to play in Chennai. That's another thing. So this is an article that Shivam has pulled out from November 2021 at a promotional event. MS Dhoni had said, and I quote, "I have always planned my cricket. The last game I played was in Ranchi. The last home game in ODI was at my hometown in
That's what he's
Ranchi.
referring to.
So hopefully my last T20 will be in Chennai. Whether it's next year or in 5 years' time,
Yes.
we don't really know." He said this during CSK's victory celebrations.
Okay.
2021 when they
Yeah.
won.
Okay, all right.
And they
So
won that.
which means
This season also, I think during one of the presentation ceremonies or during the toss, he was asked. He said that definitely you'll see me in yellow.
Yellow, but
although he
this
didn't.
yellow or some other yellow.
Some other
after
yellow.
SRH win.
but
No,
which
no.
other yellow we discussed that.
There is no other yellow.
No, but he actually said that. That's the confusing
So which other?
part.
That's why we discussed.
There is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
told you this is the jersey yellow, and there is one with blue and yellow. The support staff that wear it.
Oh.
Maybe
I
it's a
thought the
bit,
Brazilian football national,
Nah.
Australian national cricket team. is some yellow.
Nah.
Anyways, your friend has won the toss.
And chosen to bat.
So Sanju and his luck at tosses continues. His
By the way, I saw.
And there was a super chat.
There was
which
a
said
super-
that
Yes.
Kane is the.
Can actually take his legacy
That will
forward.
be great, but whether Sunrisers will release it,
Mehraj rules has said Williamson is the best guy to carry the legacy after him.
I don't think Sunrisers are releasing him.
Yeah.
yeah, even though he's been
Point.
poor this year, but this
And
is
they-
1 year.
Exactly, because just for Kane Williamson, they allowed somebody like Rashid Khan to leave the franchisee.
And they were okay eliminating Dave Warner.
yeah,
So.
David Warner,
No,
unfortunately.
that was also because of Trevor Bayliss also. No, he didn't have a good rapport with him. So that's why Warner's case was sealed.
Akash Khiste has a question for Rahul. He's saying, do you see Nisham in place of Parag today?
No, obviously
No.
not.
I don't think you'll make
If
any changes
Nisham has
today.
to make it to the 11, that will be at the expense of some other foreign player, not at the
Yep.
expense of Parag.
See, Hetmeyer is back. That is one
So
big.
I think most likely,
Yes.
yeah.
That is
Oh,
the
yes.
one big factor that Rajasthan.
So,
Yeah. Just see that announcement.
MS Dhoni to play next year for CSK. Eh?
MS Dhoni to play next year. for
He
CSK.
announced it. I think he must have.
See,
Yeah.
I told you.
Definitely, it'll be unfair to not say thank you to Chennai.
There we go.
Yes.
So there,
See,
there's
it's official.
It's official. Yes.
This is not MS Dhoni's last game. Title, Sid, just go and fix the title. Yes,
Yeah,
so he'll tell you the thumb text.
also Rayudu is back in
suggest
this
something.
playing 11 by the way.
Rayudu is back.
Make it direct, yeah. So I told you this is going to be his.
So the thumb now is
Dhoni for 2023.
Dhoni confirms
Confirms.
IPL 2023.
Yes.
So
Dhoni
that's the
confirmed
big
for
news.
IPL 2023.
See, by the way, if you had been seeing our show from the start, we had said it even before. All four had said this is
And
not
see,
his last
what
game.
is the reason he gave? He has to say goodbye in Chennai.
He is given that reason. But now there will be an interesting discussion because now we'll get the in-house CSK fan in Sidvi to tell us why, as a Chennai fan, he does not want the last game to be played, MS's
Yeah.
last game to be played in Chennai. Come on, Sid, tell us, why don't you want MS to play his last game
Sure.
in Chennai? He has his reasons.
Can you just pull it down?
Go
Okay.
down.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell.
Basically, it's two things. Number one, this when I had spoken with Saravanan, who's that CSK super fan, you'll all know him, that guy painted totally in yellow and
Yes,
cheering
yes.
them on.
Yes.
He said that the emotions that will be there when Dhoni says, I'm done, and it happens at Chepauk, I think they will not be able to control their emotions. And firstly, you have to understand.
No, I don't understand that logic.
Exactly, I don't.
No, but then you have to understand, if they become very emotional, they can go to the next level altogether. They may want to barricade Dhoni, keep him under arrest in Chepauk for not going, please don't go, please. We take emotional quotients to a very new level altogether.
But I mean, the best way to save heaven, and I'll give you an example. I was there,
Tendulkar.
even leave Tendulkar. Give you another example. John Terry, Chelsea
Oh, yeah,
legend.
Chelsea, yes.
He left the club at the end of 2017. Final game he played was at Stamford Bridge. They subbed him off at the 26th minute squad
Yeah.
number. So he got a round of applause from the entire crowd. And he got to go, he was in tears. But that's such a beautiful farewell.
Exactly.
It is.
Why
and
would you
by
not
the
do
way,
that?
he wants it.
He
clearly
wants it,
So
yeah.
for him, you have to come on.
These are the words of the Chennai Super King superfan. These are not my words.
Okay, what are
exactly.
your words? You want to?
I think it's fitting that he gets it in Chennai. Firstly, because 2008, when Chennai Super Kings picked him, he's got that much amount of love that a home Tamilian might not get. He's placed at that pedestal.
But that is a trend now in Tamil Nadu.
Be it Rajnikant, be it MGR, be it anybody, we put not outsiders, we put people outside of the state on a different pedestal altogether for success.
But not Kamal Hassan, the local boy. But you
Kamal has his own niche following.
No, he's also.
He's one of the
massive.
best actors. I mean,
No,
if
he's
you
also massive fan following. Doesn't.
yeah, he's got that. But again, see, if you say as an actor who's best, Rajnikant or Kamal, I would put Kamal.
Yeah, but
For
I'm saying
versatility
you're
and
saying
everything.
that only outsiders come and become big.
But again,
local.
Kamal as
Kamal
a creamy
Hassan is
layer.
Dravid and Rajnikant,
Rajnikant
is
was the masses, and the masses are much more in number if I have to look at it.
Vishwanathan Anand,
Yeah, and
local boy.
yes,
got a lot
the
of
tiger from Madras.
Anyways, Shivam, now I think we can go back to. So the big breaking and official confirmation and news is that MS Dhoni will come back
Yep.
to play the IPL and play for CSK because he
Will
wants
say
to say his thank you to his Chennai fans and
His Chepauk
would prefer
faithful.
to retire if he has to next year in
Yeah.
case that
You know,
also
I
He
still
said-
say,
Yeah.
I still say he'll retire in 2024. He'll
Oh.
see out that 3
After the end of the 3-year deal.
The 3-year deal he'll see out, then he'll take up a management.
Possible.
is it Hetman?
Hetmar is back for Rajasthan.
I thought Paul
Yep.
Pogba
So,
has joined us.
so you got Butler, Hetmeyer,
Comes in
Bolt, and Obed McCoy.
Yeah, it's the
Your
same.
four.
They just removed Nisham
Okay.
for Hetmeyer.
Okay. So
One change. Hetmar comes in for Nisham.
Both teams, in
So
fact,
that
only
change
made-
has not happened. Nisham for Riyan Parag or whatever.
as we expected. But then Nisham was, to be fair, already playing, remember?
You know
Yeah,
why he's
Nisham.
supporting that Riyan Parag should not go out? Because people are comparing him on my vlog saying he's a finisher like Riyan Parag. That's why he's supporting that. No. Riyan should stay.
But what options do you have if you want to leave Riyan Parag out?
You actually don't have Karun Nair.
No. See, Nisham came in because Hetmeyer
Hetmeyer
wasn't
was
there.
on.
And remember,
Now,
like Obed, so 4 foreign players
Yes.
are taken care of.
So, or else, if you want, you could have played Kuldeep Sen for Obed McCoy, and
Yes.
then
And-
could have replaced
Yes.
rather.
Yes. Then why
who?
not? Riyan.
With
Either
Nisham.
of Karun Nair or.
No, not Karun
Karun
Nair. Please.
Although they did do that, but Riyan still played.
Yeah.
And you know, now that even Yashasvi Jaiswal has got his form back, so that should give them some relief at least.
Yeah, there's not that much pressure in the top order on just the boss. Although I think
Rayudu
he'd
in
want a
for
big
Shivam. That for me.
knock. Yeah.
I think they've that
Consoled.
tweet was deleted for
Yep.
this understanding. Okay, one game only. Next game you'll play.
Yeah. But Shivam Dube.
See, but this usually happens with CSK. Last year, you would remember, 2020, Raina was sent back, or he
Yeah.
came back
Yes.
rather.
He came back.
He came back. They played him
2021.
one season.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rayudu given one match. Next season, Suresh Raina wasn't there. Can't say about Rayudu though. Whether he will be there.
So
or
okay, let's do this question around. Last season for Ambati Rayudu.
possibly, unless he is absorbed as one of the members in the support staff.
No. So player we are talking about. Yes, you're saying player.
I think so.
Doubtful. Who have they got?
They've got.
See,
They've got Shivam Dube is there now.
but then I think you will keep Rayudu in that for experience and also one of the few performers who's done well for CSK.
Although I am a huge fan of Rayudu too. You know, he is a batsman who can actually take the game away from
Yes.
the opposition. So, and I like his temperament in the sense, you know, he can play at a quick, at a quick pace, and then
also, yes.
he can actually play spinners, especially in Chennai if you are playing next
the
year.
problem with Chennai this season, only one batsman has gone past 300, and that is Ruturaj Gaikwad. The rest have painted a very sorry picture.
And bear in mind, even Ruturaj Gaikwad, first half of the season was not
Woeful.
playing.
Yes, was woeful.
So it says very little about what the other batsmen were doing.
Yeah.
Acha. Interesting one.
Apart from Uttapa, he had that one major knock. After that, there's been nothing. Dube, 3-4 good knocks, but didn't fire after that. If I had to look at it.
And Rayudu, I just would want to see him next year because hopefully next year this bubble thing will
You
not.
want to, but you have said will not be there.
It seems so. But next year, because they are going to hopefully, all the franchisees will play on home and away basis.
games, yeah.
So Chennai will get the option and opportunity to play at home, and Rayudu against spinners. You know, he's one of those players who can actually play spin better than a lot of other players, not just in CSK. But
India, arguably.
in Indian.
Yeah.
Let's take a lot of questions have come. Sankalp Sahu's I'm taking first. He's saying, can Steve Smith be the captain of CSK? He's saying because Chennai's pitch tailor-made for spin-friendly condition, he'd be very good because he's very good against spinners.
But as somebody who's
But again-
already who would be, for whom it will be very difficult to make it to the 11 of his own team, own 11.
Australia.
Would you want to see him there? And also he is not somebody or not a tailor-made for T20 cricket. Can't say. Although he has improved a lot in the last couple of years, he's improved his batting in T20 cricket. But then similarly, you can also say about Faf that he also doesn't make it to the 11 in South Africa.
South Africa, yeah.
No, although he's not there.
I
he's
mean,
not playing
Steve
cricket.
Smith, but then again, we don't know. Now Dhoni is confirmed. Will Steve be now under MS Dhoni, like how they did in RPS?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Anybody can play under MS Dhoni.
No, but then what about the team composition?
No, but
then
also
yet
I
again?
think you cannot make teams that you need a captain and then he should be part of the team. That's the
Other
wrong.
way around, yeah.
Pick your best 11, pick your best T20 players, then decide who the captain is. Mr. Shekhar, do the selectors have a core group of 8 other than the ones assured, giving them regular outings to familiarize them, just handing debuts to IPL performers, causing uncertainty like in 19 and 20?
He's referring to the Indians.
I agree.
No, but that is exactly what we're getting to here, that they will keep in mind the guys who are part of the Indian setup before the IPL started.
Yeah.
So they will not like to make the mistakes of 19 and 21, as Shekhar is pointing out. So selectors may persist with the players that were part of those West Indies, Sri Lanka series right before the IPL started. The likes of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Kuldeep Yadav, I think Sanju Samsung also came in. Those players would be looked at. Ruturaj Gaikwad was another one.
Yeah.
He got injured, that's another thing. So those are the players that they'll keep in mind, and now it will be slightly easy, that headache won't be there, because if your top players are anyway not going to be available since they're going to England, then makes it easier to take 1 or 2 IPL performers also, stick with the earlier guys, and easier for you to make the team. But that is what is going to happen.
Although second half of the question, I agree. There
Yeah.
was a lot of uncertainty and also insecurity among the players.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. This is why probably now they are reluctant to do it, and they, at least what we're getting to here, they will not do it. What happens, we'll know on Sunday. 22nd is when the team is being picked.
Right.
So we'll get an idea. And Sunday is a game also, IPL game also. Last of the league game.
Now
The
consequential.
first,
So
you
that
can
will be
say
the-
dead rubber. Happening on the last day of the league games.
Yes.
Yeah, SRH PBKs, because Bangalore's win knocked both Sunrisers and
Yeah.
Punjab out.
No, because this game has a context, because
Big
RR has
context.
to qualify, be safe firstly,
Yeah.
not lose by a big margin, and also now looking at top 2 also.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
there's relevance
today's
there.
game will decide whether they finish 2nd or 4th.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
And tomorrow's game is important for Delhi.
Massive for DC.
That's DC. Yeah.
Already I'm seeing tweets of Delhi fans or Kohli
Reverse
fans,
jinxing.
Kohli fans saying, Rohit, we love you.
Ah.
Please beat Delhi.
Do it for the
See
world.
how things around all the fight Virati and Rohitians, they've come together. So Viratians are sending a plea to Rohit saying, please Rohit, do it for us. Win the game and RCB go through.
Imagine RCB having to beg to Mumbai Indians to ensure they qualify.
Yes.
Enough said.
Mehraj Rule is saying CSK 230 and RR all out for 85. I like spicy thing. You're not liking that, Rahul.
Definitely not.
If that is unlikely to happen.
In MS Dhoni's words.
If that was to happen, that would then make RCB qualify for sure.
Yes.
And if Delhi win, Delhi qualify and RR miss out.
Yes.
Oh God.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
But
I
it's not gonna
mean,
happen.
you need 150 run. It hardly happens in IPL
See-
or T20 cricket.
For CSK to win today, they will need Devin Conway and Ruturaj Gaikwad to fire.
Yes.
Both of them, or maybe one of them scoring big.
Yep.
That's the only possibility that I see.
Arup Bose wants to know, who would you like to see as KKR's new coach?
That's a good question. I honestly don't have just
See,
one.
for sure, I think in case, I'm sorry
no, go
to
ahead.
cut you short. So, see, Saurav Ganguly, definitely Dada will go to DC. So, maybe,
That is if he's not president. His
Yeah.
term is ending.
yeah, but as
But
per,
what if he goes to ICC or something?
no, if he goes.
That's what I'm saying.
So, but most likely what it seems is that Dada may go to DC. Then somebody
He
from
was the
DC,
mentor before he became.
Yeah.
somebody from DC may come to KKR.
They love
Ricky
foreign coaches.
Ponting.
Ricky Patel.
Ricky Patel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ricky Ponting can go.
Because ex-KKR player also.
Yeah,
he
he
started
played-
his career with
Yeah,
KKR.
yeah.
See, Dada and Ponting in the same dressing room will be very interesting.
were.
Yeah, I know, but
brief
not for
bit.
too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
So,
But Dada is not going to be coach.
Yeah.
no, I know, but he will
Mentor.
still coach. He will not be the coach, but he will still coach.
He'll be
So, and
mentor.
of course, see,
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of the day,
yeah,
he is
smart
a
cricketing brain.
successful Indian captain, and he's led India and is a at least one of the greats in shorter format of the game.
Yes,
Yep,
yes,
yep.
absolutely.
July, no Dada's term's ending. July
No,
20
September.
September.
So October they'll have the elections. September.
Jairaj Rana also saying similar thing. He's saying today CSK will score 225, RR all out in 100.
Not happening.
Everyone is.
Not
Yeah, RR is not.
I have a small request.
Don't say it.
Huh? I have never seen a supporter like this.
Why?
Huh?
CSK will win, but not by this margin.
Abhi, you started saying that no, CSK can't win this one.
On paper, they don't. They
That
can't
off
win.
camera.
Support.
Yeah, but on paper, they don't have the squad to beat Rajasthan Royals today because
Squad.
yeah, they don't have the side.
Yeah, I thought 11.
Yeah, even in the 11, if I look at it, your batting, the Rajasthan Royals batting is much more stable than the Chennai Super Kings lineup.
And now Hetma is back.
Hetma is back. That gives them your fear. And plus, Rajasthan have two excellent spinners in Ashwin and Chahal. Enough said. You have left out Tikshana for the second consecutive game on a slow deck.
That's actually interesting. You
You
know.
have Mukesh Chaudhary.
Left arm spinner.
Good bowler.
Will you
Yeah,
ask
but
him to
again
bowl
in the
left arm
power
spin?
play,
Mukesh
but
Chaudhary.
You can bowl.
No, but
medium pacer too.
Tikshana has
that-
taken more wickets than Chaudhary in the power play. if you look
Tikshana-
at
By the way, you should bowl left arm spin only.
But Tikshana, it's surprising.
it. Yes, even on that.
What is surprising?
In that previous game against Gujarat,
do
on
you have
that
to leave
dead
out?
track, you left out Tikshana.
Yeah, your
that-
best power play bowler, and I understand wanted
Maybe
to
they
give
can only
Patirana
play
a chance.
one Sri Lankan at one time. Is that a...
They have only played one Sri Lankan, I suppose, ever in all the seasons. In that particular.
In the 11, you
In the
mean.
11.
Yeah.
They haven't played two.
Yeah,
First
that's
time
what
they
I'm
played two, if I'm not wrong.
But one plays now, so maybe they have a unwritten.
Unwritten quota.
Or whatever. You pick the best bowlers. Patirana is excellent. Tikshana is also great.
But honestly, if you're going on a spinning track, you want Tikshana there as your best power play bowler.
Oh yes. No, he bowled well.
No,
at the death also by the way.
you drop Santner and get in Tikshana, no? Simple.
They've got a young, talented boy in Prashant Solanki.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah?
You have been plugging for him.
And he did bowl well. He did bowl well in the previous game
Even
against GT.
Simarjeet actually has not been bad.
Yeah, he's been solid.
Yeah.
For sure.
Good swing.
But yeah, man on paper, Rajasthan looking much stronger.
Much stronger.
Much stronger.
So Devdutt Padikkal is now officially their number 4 batsman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, I think that is only if Ashwin doesn't come in. Then he gets pushed. Na? If Ashwin comes, then Sanju, then...
They might push Ashwin up the order maybe. You know, some
Again?
Chennai connection.
Some revenge connection.
No revenge. No revenge. Is there any revenge connection?
I mean, they've never ever bid for him since. I'm sure there'd be some hard feelings since.
Is it?
Oh, sure.
I don't think they've ever bid for him.
Is there a
No,
backstory
after
to it?
CSK were banned for 2 years, he played in the same team, no, in RPS.
Yeah, but then after that, CSK.
No,
were
so
bid
what
for
is
him.
that?
Under
No, but
Dhoni.
He couldn't play
But
for
then
any
after
other
that-
franchise, you know.
Yeah, after that, Punjab Kings and then Rajasthan Royals,
DC.
DC.
And when
That RPS team
Is
was
there a
selected by RPS owners.
No, and that
Dhoni
too,
captained it.
that
That
too,
too,
you
one
could
season.
have selected players from only these 2 franchises, the ones that were banned for 2 years.
Yep.
So one was Gujarat
And
Lions.
another was
Gujarat
Rising
Lions,
Pune Supergiant.
Yeah.
And then became Giants.
No, first it was Giants, then they became Giant. I don't know the logic here.
Yeah. 2 new teams. Oof.
Because see, first time they didn't make it big. Second
Shivam,
time they
let's take
made it
questions.
to the finals.
So one
Yeah.
Giant.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And this time
Go
they're
down,
Giants.
bottom.
Rajasthan the Giants, which makes more sense actually. I mean,
Don't forget to download the Gamezy app.
Once
Stand a
Jen,
chance to win up to-
thank
Once
you.
Jen is here.
Yes.
One
He's
Jan,
always
please
reminding us.
let us know if
Stand
you
a
work
chance.
for Gamezy.
No, he said yesterday, please share some spoils with me also. Gamezy. I am the one who remind you every
You will
day.
be the brand ambassador for
Oh, yeah.
Gamezy app.
no Rahul Anand, that's
No,
not correct.
Suraj Nandi was not the only SL player to play for CSK. There have been
Muthaiya Muralidhar,
There
right?
was- there was Chamara Kapugedra, there was
Kulasekara.
Bhuvan Kulasekara,
Kulasekara.
there was Akila Dhananjaya.
Oh, Dhananjaya also.
Dhananjaya didn't play though, he was in the
He was
squad.
picked, but
yeah.
yes.
Then there was Tisara Pereira.
Oh, he too was born.
He too, for 1 season he played. So,
there
he's
are
not, Suraj
many.
Nandi was not just the only guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Yash Sholankar's shout, by the way. Shastri for KKR coach. Don't see it happening, but wouldn't be a
I
bad
doubt,
shout.
yeah.
Exactly, that's the thing.
Will they be able to afford a Shastri? I'm sure
Why
they.
not? Yeah.
They, could,
They can
I'm sure
afford.
They could
But
afford.
But
Ravi
will they
Shastri.
go for him is another thing.
Ravi Shastri just sitting out of any franchise, he can make more money than. Maybe for the
Franchises pay now.
love
I mean, he's
of.
never coached an IPL side.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah, that's the only thing missing in his CV. He's never been part of a IPL franchisee backroom stuff. I look at it. Why not KKR?
Amrik saying, is there a probability that Plant plays the next T20 series not only as a player but probable captain? Next T20 series, South Africa,
South
where
Africa,
Pant
but then-
may be rested anyway.
Yeah, they have to go to that test series
Yeah, yeah.
in England. They have to leave
Yeah.
earlier. That's the thing.
So no.
no, most likely not.
What if somebody actually says that I want to play this home series and would join the squad later?
May not happen because now they're going to play a practice game
Practice
and
game.
everything.
Are they playing
I think the
against any of the
BCCI is
company?
well within their right to decide, your contracted player to decide what's their priority. So I don't think the players can. If BCCI says no, you're a test regular, you need to be there practicing, warming up, playing a practice game ahead of a test series which they want to win, still unfinished business. They wouldn't want to tie that series.
No, basically because last year, in the last 12-14 months, BCCI, maybe the selectors also, they wanted Rishabh Pant to rest because he was playing all 3 formats. But Rishabh Pant wasn't too keen on taking rest.
Yes.
Because he was himself not too sure, because you give one opportunity to somebody and just in case. And Ishan Kishan, people already, he had a successful IPL season last to last
2020.
season. So he was also breathing down his neck. So maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Can Dada again become BCCI president?
3-year cooling
Dipinder
off.
Singh.
No.
And not two consecutive also, no?
Technically would have been a problem now also, but they're fighting that case
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the court.
yeah.
So
Because I think it changed. No, you can't include my state association tenure and now only include my national tenure.
yeah, but that is what they are arguing.
They are arguing.
yeah,
Yes.
and that matter still sub judice. So that is why they've been allowed to continue. Otherwise, he would have had only a 9-month term.
9-month term.
If they had followed it to the T of the new constitution. So technically, though, he couldn't have carried on more than 9 months, but it's happened. And so, never know what the BCCI does. Because that matter will keep going on. It's funny, so the whole thing happened, you went to court decided on it, and so you have to follow it, but now you're going back to court, so say no, we don't want to follow this, and then again somebody will come back and you keep doing this.
By the way, I'm not a legal expert here, but what happened is Supreme Court is the final word, is the final word, final authority. The least or at most what you can do is you can file a curative petition, which was also rejected, if I'm not wrong, because as far as I remember, there was a curative petition also that was filed against the decision that was or the decision that was taken by the Supreme Court, but that was also rejected. But now
file an appeal again. That's the thing.
Yep.
I mean, this is not a new thing. We've seen it happen even with Praful Patel in the AFF. So I'm going to be doing a small video on this afterwards. I was doing some research. So 2016 was the last time the AFF held elections. Okay. Then someone filed an injunction in the Delhi High Court.
National
said
Sports
that,
Court.
because National Sports Court not being followed, so stay that. Delhi High Court said yes. That was then further stayed by the Supreme Court. And they said that you have to appoint 2 ombudsmen to kind of draft a constitution in line with the National Sports Code. Despite that, he saw out his full term. In fact, full term 2020, end of 2020, December 2022. That would have been his full term, or 2020. I'll have to recheck that. But he's then served now actually 2 years beyond his term also.
is he the president since Priyaranjan Das Munshi?
Yes, 2008. 2008 was when Priyaranjan Das Munshi had the heart attack.
Right.
Yeah.
He was interim. 2009 full time. And he's one, so
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean,
this is a common problem with
keeps
Indian
happening.
sports administration.
No, that's the problem with courts and law as well, right? Takes forever, firstly, to get like I did the Sidhu explainer yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It's come after 34 years, but it can still go back. He can again
File.
So, I mean, it's just never ending.
Rigorous imprisonment.
Yes, 1 year.
1 year.
Which is the maximum he could have got for this. For culpable homicide.
Not amounting to murder.
Yeah, not amounting to this. Maximum was 1 year. He's got that. Again, he surrendered today, by the way, in Patiala. So, but again, his lawyers will go back to court, and this can keep going on and on and on.
Yeah.
And in the meanwhile, you go to the jail, but your lawyers will get you bail, and then you keep sitting out, and then it just goes on.
Yeah, it does.
Amrik Singh wants to know any update on Surya and Jaddu. No update, but
Where are they?
Jaddu is not in the NCA, that much I know. So it must not be something serious.
Yep.
He must be doing some light warm-ups or whatever. Horse riding to keep himself fit.
That man loves his horse riding.
Yeah.
Your friend Austin Kuna says Sunil Gavaskar said yesterday after the match that if RCB qualify, they may win the IPL this year with Virat back in form and GT, LSG have more weaknesses than RCB. There's one more team in the fray, if just to
Not taken your team.
let you know, Rajasthan. But he may not be too off track here, because see, they are the most experienced team as far as playing in the playoffs is concerned.
Totally.
Yeah. And see, it's just on paper again, that team, all you need for that team is for Virat and Maxwell to fire with the bat.
And also
DK is already
DK,
doing it.
yeah.
Bowling's not bad. Hazelwood had a one-off game, that's all. So if you put everything
well
together,
yesterday again.
Hasaranga has been doing well. So
I mean, if you compare the IPL records, I mean, excluding the titles, 2008 first round, I mean, they got knocked on league stage. 2009 final, 2010 playoffs, 2011 final, 2012 again they didn't do well.
I don't think they do.
2014 they reached the playoffs. 15 again didn't do well. 16 final.
Then they had a bit of a run of not making the playoffs.
17 wooden spoon. 18 again not qualifying that much in the playoffs. 19 wooden spoon. 2021
First ball.
eliminator. And today, if it happens, maybe 2022 hat trick of eliminators.
But mind you,
Yes,
they are not through
they are not.
They're not through.
as of now.
Because of their woeful net run rate of minus 0.25.
Yeah. So basically, if Delhi win, that's it for
That's
certain.
it. That's it. Yesterday, if RCB had lost, game over.
But
Then
now
your
this-
MIDC game was also a dead rubber.
pretty
Now
much.
it's not a dead rubber.
But even that could have determined who'd be up and low of the like
This
top
will
four.
determine.
No, I'm saying if RCB had lost,
yes.
wouldn't really be a dead rubber. even
Because
then.
simple, a loss for RR, but although not by a big margin, it means that they may finish in 4th. But a win guaranteed top 2 because their net run rate is better than
LSGs.
LSGs.
And will also, of course, improve if they win. So
Yes.
So, talking about Ravi Shastri, I just saw his latest tweet. Now he's saying, I'm in a good mood today, ask me anything. Go. So, if any of you have questions for Ravi Shastri, he's taking questions on Twitter.
That's what is behind this cryptic
So,
post.
anyone who wanted to know about KKR, no, that's a ad.
Oh,
I read, in fact, I read a few of his tweets. Somebody actually messaged me, is he doing some promotion?
Ad.
Yeah,
That's
that
an
was my
ad.
speculation.
No, I'm saying in general, he's saying he's doing a Q&A on
More
Twitter.
often than not,
AMA,
he is in good mood. yeah.
Yeah.
Very genuine.
Shivam, please tell our mithai has come. So tell
Yes, huh?
someone, Anurag or someone.
Where
to go
did
at
you
the
order
gate.
it from?
हाँ जी, गेट पे आ गए आप?
He was ordering in that Zomato.
But still.
हाँ ठीक है,
in
इंडिया
less than
टुडे के
half an
गेट
hour
के
it
बाहर ना?
Mithai, back in best
I
friend.
know, good. Can Joe Root be captain of
हाँ हाँ
CSK?
बस आ रहे हैं
Oh,
अभी जल्दी.
love run.
हाँ.
Who doesn't even get into it?
So apparently it's going to rain.
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
it
it
was. In fact, I think you. What time did you come to office?
3:30.
3:30. No, I came at around 4:30, and it was. I can't say it was.
Urgently gate 1 पे जाए जल्दी.
It wasn't drizzling, but I
It
could
was
see.
storming
Zomato.
here.
Yeah. In fact, I tried to drive.
बारिश हो रही है so he's going to run away.
Because I tried to drive as slow as possible, so that it rains heavily, and my car.
Gets washed.
Yes, it gets washed in the sense, not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
washed away.
Yeah. No, not washed away. Get washed. That's fine.
Love Rami, that's
So
not
no,
happening.
our mithai I ordered on Zomato at that time. only.
Yep. It's not happening. Joe Root doesn't even play in his England T20 team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be in the test team again.
Ah,
For Ben
Gamezy
Stokes
chair,
and
brilliant.
for Ben Stokes and Joe Root, their priority is now tests. Now whether the ECB will allow IPL participation, I really don't know.
What is your good friend Nothing is saying? BCCI shouldn't conduct any match in Chennai,
But Dhoni will
so that Dhoni will play for eternity.
Yeah. The year 2050, Dhoni with his druidical beard, he still plays.
Yeah.
By the way,
WG Grace.
Gaikwad is out.
Oh,
Trent Bolt strikes.
My boy, Trent Bolt
Mantle the boy.
must
Trent
have came
Bolt.
in.
Boy.
Must have came in.
No.
Just
Angled across.
Bad.
And if
Well,
Virat
good boy.
Kohli would have done this, you would have been criticizing him. Matlab,
Future captain of CSK has not signed off on a high in IPL 2022.
Bad shot.
Bad shot.
Oh,
really
bad shot.
Yes.
Ball actually didn't do too much.
Yeah.
So maybe he went for that expansive drive just because.
Booming drive.
Yes.
Oh.
So Ruturaj Gaikwad is gone
For two.
Mirage rules, if I'm not wrong. He
Yes.
said CSK will score 230.
230 and RR all out for 85.
And in case Devin Conway is gone,
Then that's
230,
putting a lot of pressure on that
even
middle.
30.
Then even 130
then
would be
it would be for
130, I'm
85.
saying 30.
CSK 85 could
I'm
be.
being fair. So.
Okay, will CSK break their this year's record for the lowest score? Lowest score is by CSK or
RCB.
RCB?
This season, na?
68.
68.
Yeah.
This season,
Achha, chalo,
actually.
CSK.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
No.
Nah.
They are not that bad.
Then I think they,
Will 97 be under threat?
I think Chennai Super Kings will match what we scored yesterday,
we
which was
scored
92.
Oh, 92.
92.
92?
That might happen.
So that's what I'm saying.
What Team
Less than
Blue did
97.
yesterday, Yellow will do it today.
So will that be less than 97 you're saying?
Maybe.
See what an ardent supporter.
Oh! Well, almost Conway.
I think 97 is under threat. Their lowest score this season, CSK's lowest score is under threat.
30th April, I had tweeted that this next year also MS is going to play.
30th of April. Last month.
Today is confirmed.
So what made you tweet that day?
The fact that he took back the
Acha,
captaincy.
okay.
Because if they were not happy with Jadeja, na, they would have just held got him to finish the season, and MS didn't have to
Yes.
take it back. The fact he took it back means he's not going to do anything short term.
I thought maybe he scored that 50.
No, batting also I looked at.
He's had a
not
good
bad.
season.
Yeah. Rudresh says Morgan is captain. Well, he fits their age profile
Will
for
anybody
CSK.
read that? No, okay, leave it there. Achha, Dhruv Devagiri.
Dhruv Devagiri.
Dhruv Devagiri. I was at Wankhede yesterday. Won't rate Virat's innings highly because GT were playing with no intensity as they had secured first position. Shami and Lockie bowled only 2 overs. Too much experimentation.
Dhruv,
Eh,
you're reading too much into it. Sometimes we are guilty of
we are very guilty.
over analyzing, but I think Dhruv, you are doing exactly that. You're not counting his inning because there was no intensity. I saw intensity. You saw how Rashid Khan was happy even after getting hit for a 6 when he got Virat's wicket.
But intensity was never a problem with Virat. He always is intense.
It's not about Virat's intent.
Oh,
And
GT is a
He's
GT.
saying I'm not looking at Virat's inning wasn't that great because GT was not playing with it.
I'll tell you,
That's
Virat
unfair.
had one.
can't agree with that.
Virat had one job to do. Whatever GT does or whatever their bowling attack was, whether they got Lockie Ferguson to bowl just 1 over and got him back in the 19th,
Yes.
19th over, doesn't make a difference.
Yep.
Runs are runs, and that too in a winning cause.
Yeah.
Period.
Because of Virat, RCB could very well reach the playoffs.
Playoffs, actually.
So remember that now. If RCB go on to win the title by miraculous this thing, you have to credit Virat's knock of 73. That
Without
helped
that,
them
they're not
get
even
to the
making the
playoffs in the
playoffs.
first year.
So Vishy Anand is on fire, huh? 5 wins in a row in the rapid blitz in Poland.
Yes, he is. He is.
He's not done yet.
Age is never a factor. I mean, see, in
High is here,
2017,
huh?
in 2017, out of the blue in Jeddah, didn't even the.
We ordered.
What is this?
This is Rasmalai. I ordered.
Ah, nice.
You'll have to keep
No,
it
this
in-
Rasmalai
you'll
actually
have to
came
keep it in-
complimentary with the.
Oh, but you'll have to keep it in the fridge now.
No. This is not.
Or
not
either-
sweet. just
So fine.
just leave this. I'm saying
Finish it.
open the dabba.
Finish it
No,
here.
leave that
Yeah.
and.
Oh,
no.
they've
We have to
packed
give it to that team also, na.
Yep.
We'll just take 1-1.
Yes.
You guys also take 1-1 and give it to the broadcast. What is that team?
Technician.
You will give it. Will you go? He'll finish the live. Anurag, come.
Although
Come in. We'll do the live. No, you go and give it to them.
आज ही आए हैं.
Serve it to everyone.
Although I am trying my best to avoid.
Hey, you didn't have chola
Meetha.
bhaturas after the match yesterday.
You're actually hoye.
Nice. No. Pass it.
Please do the
no,
honors,
I'm
huh?
going to take.
अरे यार
I'm gonna eat
अरे
that.
you अरे so what?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Wow, this does look nice.
Shivam.
No, you guys take 1-1. Then give it to Shivam. He'll take the dabba.
Yep.
हाँ मुझे पता है पता लग गया था.
I'm saying you take yours and give him the dabba. Shivam will take it.
हाँ leave it.
To you, family
take a-
members
take
as
a-
well. Cheers.
This is for a brand new high-tech
Shivam.
cameras that have. You take it and give it to that team. Technical team.
Guys, this is milk cake.
Yep.
The most sasta and tikau meetha.
And the sweetest. And it came at a time when Anand's won 5 matches on the trot.
Normally we talk about food. Eating it on air, there are going to be a lot of people saying we're feeling hungry.
Oh, Dada has.
Join
No, Dada has got a brand new house, some new mansion he's built
in England.
in Kolkata.
Wow, interesting. You already had one.
Yes. Yeah, he spent 49 years at the iconic Biren residence, Biren Roy Road residence that he used to stay in Behala, which everyone knows. I've been to. I don't know if you've been to that Behala house.
In fact,
He's got a
Dada.
new mansion in the heart. It's in Lower Rowden Street, opposite Minto Park. It's a 2-story mansion
How much?
with over dozen rooms, 12 rooms, and a huge lawn.
This is Dada. Dada is tweeted.
No, I'm giving you details. So it's surrounded by greenery, and there's a sneak peek images.
So if I remember correctly, I think Dada and his wife Donna, they live close to
Neighbors.
Yeah, they were neighbors basically.
Yes.
So if you go to Dada's place and you don't have space to park your car, you usually would park your car at
Donna's place.
Yes.
Oh, that's very interesting. You've been to Kolkata before?
I have ancestral.
I know, but how long?
Normally, I see.
So
when
this
we
is
go-
a house.
Oh.
He has got.
It's proper in Kolkata city or on the outskirts?
Yeah.
This would be on the
Heart of the city.
Heart
Wow.
of the city, yeah.
Heart of the city to find this kind of space.
Yeah.
Simply amazing.
Saurav Ganguly.
If anyone could,
No, no,
he
it's
can.
of
Yeah.
course. He's Prince of Kolkata.
Of course. Saurav Chandidas
Exactly.
Ganguly.
He would have requested somebody and somebody would have just gifted
Yeah.
him away.
Yep.
As it is, Dada
Predictions, yaar.
Dada has been. He's
Everyone
already
loves
said
him.
92.
92 all out.
What we
92.
achieved yesterday,
You
but
said
no.
92.
In jest. 153 CSK, but RR are winning this.
153 for CSK, but
RR are winning this.
137.
160 for CSK and RR are winning.
160 for CSK.
149.
This is their last
RR
match.
winning. 149, but RR win.
Out.
Oh, thought he was.